It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we get to watch Durham Smythe. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Pats and the Chiefs on Monday Night Prime Time.
It is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight, we put a bow on Week 15 with a great Monday night matchup, as it'll be the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, taking on the New England Patriots. Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Gaudin on hand alongside Charles Davis. And yes, the storyline here, the weather. Snow and more of it expected as this game continues. So how will that impact how this one goes?
Can these teams ignore the distraction and the strangeness of playing in a snow game? Because it actually affects the crowd as well. That big roar you get is often muffled when there's a snow game. And the second part, what's the footwear you got on? Does that fit the turf you're playing on? And how will it handle as things get a little bit slick?
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense set to go to work with Mac Jones at quarterback in his third season now out of Alabama.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Here we go, get set.
Now Jones. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game,
They've got his man, complete. Touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. But the Chiefs offense now ready to go to work for the first time, led by Patrick Mahomes, the 2018 NFL Most Valuable Player.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. First down for the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. 19 carries, 60 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. So the assignment, a tough one here for this defense. You've got a quarterback ranked in the top 5 in passing yards. What do they need to do to try to keep him under wraps?
Well, they didn't sleep a whole lot getting ready for this one. I can guarantee you there's just so much to combat. But I think they're going to zero in on taking away his top target. Double, triple him if they have to. Make the other guys rise up and try and beat them. They'll feel a whole lot better if those guys win in the routes instead of their number 1 guy.
On first down, Mahomes. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Get
under pressure, and they get it to him again. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him. So now make that a second sack for them on this drive.
And Brandon, we hear it every week when we go out to do a game. Everyone talks about playing complimentary football. Their offense goes down and scores. They see that, and they want to back them up, and that they did, getting 2 sacks on this first drive.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on third down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds, but no one's going to have a chance at it.
Butker's kick here is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And bulldozing his way through. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948. Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
You had to go to the Tucker Roll, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one people remember. I also know this. In Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game. In New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82. And the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless. But he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. Throwing Jones. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Off play action. Jones. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. Elliott is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Jerick McKinnon to take it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. Got a man, that's Richie James. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here's 2nd and 3. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards. Here's Pacheco once again. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making it ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Butker's kick here is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. His throw incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Open man here, the tight end Henry. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Jones now throwing on 1st down. And the Chiefs are going to get him. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Going deep here for Parker. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And the punt team is out there. It's not 4th down. Maybe the cold weather here freeze. And oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. And that'll be incomplete. But remember, a crazy situation here you don't see often. Not 4th down yet, so they will keep possession. So we've reached halftime here at... All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the 2nd half. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on your quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. James has got it. Complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 4. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. Shifts by at the 15. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Jones on 1st and 10. Touchdown, Patriots! Devontae Parker, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Pats will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone. And really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it. And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter, and the entire fourth remaining, so stranger things have happened.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Patriots' 45-yard line.
And again, it's Mahomes.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
The Chiefs on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And now they're in the hurry-up. A quick pass out to Juju. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The first down carry by Elliott. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ezekiel Elliott with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now Ryland for the PAT. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Out of the end zone comes McKinnon. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So the Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 25. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. Stevenson gets it again on second down. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
This is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Now Jones. Out to his left. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. And quickly they get to the line. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are closing in on a 14-0 record as they extend their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes McKinnon. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On first down, Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. Mahomes now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for the Patriots, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they'll drive